Felt like Zen 3 just came out just yesterday, and now we get wind of this. What exactly am I talking about? I got some insane news I gotta share with you guys. How you doing, FanBam? This is Chris Mizo, and AMD wants to ramp up their production, and they are refusing to sit back and let Intel take the crown back. In fact, there is something that they're gonna add into their new processors, which will make it very hard for Intel to compete. Lisa Su knows exactly what she's doing, and she has plenty more up her sleeve. Will Pat Gelsinger be the key to resolve all of Intel's issues, and will he be actually able to compete with AMD or even surpass AMD again? And I got some really interesting news for you, FanBam. But first, if you find this content very useful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you love PC and tech stuff, make sure to go down and hit that subscribe button for more to join this big wonderful FanBam. Let's dig right into it because I'm really excited to share this news with you. Currently, AMD is on their Zen 3 lineup, and they have much more coming for this upcoming year. You remember how Intel just released all that info about Alder Lake? AMD's leaked out information to compete against Alder Lakes is really some interesting information because this has some really key features, especially for you laptop users out there. AMD will not only be working on Zen 3, but of course they will also be working on Zen 2 and for the upcoming Zen 3 Plus. That's right, for the upcoming year for the 6nm chips, which is they're going to be their 6000 series family. Wait till you take a look at this roadmap here.
Everything that's in this very roadmap is right here by @SEPEUWMJH. He leaked some information on exactly what can be contained for AMD for their roadmap for Zen 3 and get this, Zen 3 Plus. And it includes some really great features that you may be interested in, especially if you're building a new PC or if you're even getting a laptop, because wait till you hear all the information that is in this very roadmap. So you have HP, LP, ULP, and ELP. ELP means economic low power, ULP means ultra low power, and high power. So for the upcoming high power processors, they have Zen H, which is a 7nm Zen 3, Vega 7, which is a 45-watt processor. Take a look at this. They have Rembrandt H, which is their high-powered processor. Now it's a 6nm Zen 3 Plus architecture, and then on top of it has Navi 2 built in. So this will also be an APU with DDR5.
And get this, AMD is not only working on Zen 3 Plus, but they already have plans for Zen 4. AMD's 7000 series lineup will also feature Navi's integrated graphics inside of each CPU, which will essentially make it an APU as well. Yeah, AMD just flicked off Intel with this kind of news, but this is actually pretty good news for Intel, and I will tell you in a moment just why, and you guys may agree with me on this. But first, this is actually a very strategic move by AMD because this will also help their business consumers. And not only will it help their business consumers, but it will help out their normal consumers as well. Of course, with AMD 7000 series lineup, it won't really be as required to have an actual GPU with it. AMD 7000 series integrated graphics will not be able to compete with a regular dedicated GPU. I'm not saying you will be able to max out your games with their CPU, but it will boast some power. And it's definitely not going to be like Intel's family integrated graphics. Remember that? Wait till you see this.
Hey FanBam, this is what I really also wanted to show you. And this was on Olrax21_'s Twitter page here. And this was translated over from another leak. As you can see, it's already given the info. One of the top secret contacts sent me this pack of AMD and CPU roadmaps for the next couple of years. The cool thing, it will arrive in 2022 with Ryzen 7000 Raphael Zen 4 of 5nm. Can you believe it? 5nm will be officially released, or could be officially released in 2022. I would imagine it would be late of 2022. And it will also have PCI Express 5.0, and it will support DDR5 RAM with RDNA 2 graphics. As you can see, their roadmap currently, as it does not only include Zen Plus, Zen 2, Zen 3, and Zen 3 Plus, which has yet to be released. Even some of these Zen 3 processors have yet to be released, are well on their way.
The reason why this news is really good for Intel, because they actually have a little basis of exactly what they could be competing against. And will Intel take their competition a little bit more serious this time? I sincerely hope so, because especially if they have Pat Gelsinger overlooking Intel, I'm pretty sure they want to show a better image of Intel. Of course, this is all rumor based, but if Intel really cares about their business and they really care about their consumers, they will ramp up their competition. If you want to see information on Intel's Alder Lake, make sure you click the card right above my head, because I have all that information right there if you're interested in seeing what they have to offer. We all know that Bob Swan was all about profits, but now we got Pat Gelsinger that's in the seat of Intel, and see if they actually take action and actually do something good with Intel. It's no secret that Intel has been lagging the last couple of years, because their prior generation chips have been performing better than their current chipset. So of course Intel had to take action, and they fired Bob Swan. Therefore, Pat Gelsinger came in and took his place, and hopefully he changes face of Intel's image. And get this, AMD wasn't done there. On top of it, they were very interested in a company called Xilinx. Xilinx is another company that's based in San Jose, California. AMD and Xilinx wants to combine together so they could become the world's best high-performance computing firm. If you're not familiar with Xilinx, they are another semiconductor company that also uses 7nm chips, but for their data centers, so that way they can handle stressful workloads of data. AMD also is looking to improve their business side of things with the power of Xilinx, of course. And if this deal does manage to go through, AMD and Xilinx's merger will be completed by the end of 2021. If you found this content very useful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy PC and tech stuff, make sure you're down and hit the subscribe button to join the big wonderful fan bam, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And also make sure you follow my Twitter handle right here, as it is the same for my IG and TikTok. So fan bam guys, what are your thoughts about AMD? I would love to hear from you guys, because I know it's been very stiff competition between the two recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Chris Mizo signing out.